What is up, everybody? This is Ricardo of TFG, here with my initial thoughts and reaction discussion of the new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. Well, it was a bundled trailer. It was a trailer for both 2.8 and 3. I want to start this off by saying that Kingdom Hearts is my favorite franchise of all time, not just in video games, but overall, just my favorite work of fiction. Second place going to Star Wars, and third to Tolkien's Middle-earth. But anyway, so I love Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is, for me, the greatest creative thing to ever be made. It's the only video game franchise to ever make me feel deep emotion to the point of crying. I've never had a video game make me cry, and that's the thing is that makes it so special, is that even though it is a video game, it has such a rich story with characters that I care about, and these are the original characters that I care about, along with Disney characters that I grew up loving, and I care about those as well. So to have that mixture of both original characters to care about, as well as the Disney characters that I grew up with, it overwhelms me with emotion at times. And so going into this trailer, I was expecting a lot. I was expecting amazement, like to be amazed by what is to come. And you know, a couple years ago when it was announced, or a few years ago, I forget how long ago it was, when Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced, it was amazing. I mean, I assumed that, yeah, okay, there would have to be something about a Kingdom Hearts 3 sometime. And when it did come, it was at the PlayStation conference at E3, when Tetsuya Nomura said, okay, I have one last thing to show you. I mean, he had just shown us Final Fantasy 15. And then when it starts playing, I'm like, okay, cool. This might be, a trailer. Because at the time, we just knew that 1.5 was coming out. So I'm like, okay, this is probably just showing us 1.5. But then it started showing us snippets of Recoded and of Birth by Sleep and of Kingdom Hearts 2. And I'm like, wait, those are not in 1.5. Where are they showing it? Because this is before they even announced that 2.5 was coming out. So I was like, wait, why are they showing us this stuff? And then it hit me. I'm like, wait a minute. It's all in chronological order too. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. I mean, in terms of release, not in terms of lore. But I see this and I'm like, okay, this is making me, okay, what is going on right now? And then we see the shot of the shoreline at on Destiny Islands. We see Master Ericus's Keyblade, which, I mean, if you haven't played Birth by Sleep by this time, I'm sorry, but minor spoiler, Master Ericus's Keyblade is on the shore, and we know that Master Ericus doesn't have that Keyblade anymore. So at that moment, immediately, once I saw that, my mind just exploded with happiness, with joy. And then I see Sora. Sora's shoe. Okay, not even Sora's face, but his shoe. Step in front of the Keyblade, and I see his gloves, pick it up, and that's when I was just taken over. I'm like, yes, this is it. And then we see the sparkly heart show up. It turns, and then the three Roman numeral ones just right there, all fancy. And I was ecstatic. It was so beautiful. And fast forward about a year or so, we start getting another trailer that showed It showed even more. It showed more gameplay. It showed more. It showed some story, small amount of story, and I was hooked. I was like, okay, this is really cool. This is interesting. With young Ericus and young Xehanort, and I'm just like, this is cool. This is really cool, and how beautiful it looked, and the kingdom shader that they developed for it for this game, and then and now fast forward to today's new trailer. This trailer was a bit underwhelming for me, to be honest, completely honest. I guess because of that hype, that's the danger of having so much hype, is that you can be let down easily. So I came into this, I was excited. I was like, yes, what are they going to show? What are they going to show? What they did show, I loved. I loved what they showed. I loved the gameplay. I loved the elements of the game mechanics, what they've added, what they've changed. There are still some things that are still obviously going to be polished. At least I hope. And if it's not, I don't care, because I'm sure it's still going to be a great game overall. But what they did show was still amazed me. I still loved it. But because of what the last trailer gave us, I expected more when it came to story, I do love the Kingdom Hearts games, but to be honest, the gameplay side of it isn't as exciting as the story, but it's still good. It's not in any way bad. I mean, it compared to other games, it does lack in some aspects, but it's still good. And so I was still excited to see the gameplay and the new stuff and the returning stuff and all of that. But I was expecting some more when it comes to story. I was hoping there'd be more. So it was a little bit underwhelming, but it's still exciting to see how much more tangible this feels, to know that this game is coming out. Especially for me personally, with Kingdom Hearts being my favorite series. So I'm still excited for the game. I am still excited for the game. I just wish that we would have gotten more with this last trailer, but there's still more coming, because it's still in development. I do not expect this game to be released in 2016, but if it does, that'd be amazing. But again, 2.8 is supposed to be released in 2016, which caught me off guard when the 2.8 part of the trailer, it just said now in development. It never says 2016 or anything like that, even though they already confirmed that it would be released in 2016. So I don't know about that, what that's about, but I'm sure it's nothing big. You could probably read into it too much, but overall, I do believe that it was a good trailer. It was good. It did have, I mean, it's for a video game. What I'm expecting, what I expected is something that is more for like a movie trailer. But still, because of how cinematic Kingdom Hearts is, that's why I expected that. But it's still fine. What it did have, I'm still okay with. It just didn't meet the expectations, like any other trailer there might be for anything ever. It probably won't meet all the expectations that you've had for it. But I am still excited. I cannot wait for Kingdom Hearts 3, and I don't think it'll come out in 2016, but if it does, then yes, I am in love. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, people, come on. 2.8, I mean, I'm kind of excited for it, but at the same time, not nearly as excited as I am for Kingdom Hearts 3. So thank you all for tuning in, watching this, and getting my reaction. I want to know. Leave your comments in the comment section below. What are you expecting in Kingdom Hearts 3? What is it in Kingdom Hearts 3 that you want so badly to happen that would make sense to the plot, by the way? Nothing crazy. Let us know in the comments below, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and catch you later.